Welcome to the talkSPORT Darts YouTube channel. My name is Harry Durham. Huge news on the Oki. It's been a big day. A huge day in the life of world number 16, Josh Rock. And I'm pleased to say that he joins me right now. Josh, I am not spilling any beans, my son. Can you please tell us, share with us, the big news that has happened in your life?
Yeah, obviously signing with the biggest company in darts now, Target. Has been obviously on the cards for quite a wee while, and obviously I've been really just wanting to get out there, but now today's finally here and now I'm announced as a Target player.
The promo video released by Target was one of the best darting videos I've ever seen. It was like a Christopher Nolan movie on the Giant's Causeway up in Northern Ireland. If you give up darts at any point, do you reckon Hollywood could be on the cards, mate?
No, definitely not, because when it comes to the talking point, maybe if there was no talking, yes, but no, it was a lot of time and effort put into that video from Target. They come over, we were at the Giant's Causeway at silly o'clock in the morning because they booked it out. And I'm standing there absolutely freezing, throwing the jacket off and everything, keeping it on. But there was a lot of time and effort and it was a fantastic video.
Mate, how much of an honour is it to represent a stable like Target? Some massive names on their books. It's dream come true, surely.
Oh yeah, it was always a dream come true. When I was a young age, obviously through with Target darts and stuff, and always wore a Target shirt when I was playing competitions when I was younger. And I said one day I'd love to be sponsored by Target, and now here's the day I am.
Mate, it's huge congratulations to you. The brand new Rocky range is available to buy from target-dart.co.uk. The Josh Rock Generation 1 darts and the limited edition darts, where there are only 2,500 available. Is there much difference with this set compared to the previous ones?
Yeah, but the front of them, the nose where I grip at, it's a lot different, and the back grip, it's a different barrel, and plus it's a wee bit thicker. Plus I also went to an all-in-one system, the K-Flex. I threw a normal flight and stem for so many years, and obviously practicing for these darts for a wee while, the K-Flex was the best suit, and I didn't think I would go to an all-in-one system until now.
I mentioned the stable a minute ago. Bunting, Cross, Dobie, Aspinall, the list goes on. Add you to that now as well. Is this the perfect company, the best stable to be in for you to progress?
Yeah, massively, because the team behind Target is fantastic. They always make sure everything's what you want and how you want it before you get it, if that makes sense. And plus, when it comes to us at the majors, you always see a lot of Target people who work in there to support you, like so Gary, who owns Target, and James, one of the head chiefs of Target, and it's good to see a lot of people there.
Something I love from your statement on Target, you said, I think that Luke Littler and I will push each other to be the very best. We both share the same ambition, drive and love for the game, and I truly believe we can dominate the sport for years to come. Mate, massive words, huge statement from you. Do you think, like, going into this new year, Littler's superstar status could hamper him, the fame, the clout, and is that where the door could open for yourself?
No, not one bit. That kid's just special. He's completely different. That'll not faze him a bit, being a world champion or not. He might get beat a lot more often than he did in the last year and a bit, but it's not really faze him at all.
Did you get an invite to his 18th birthday party?
I wouldn't even know if he had an 18th birthday party. I gave him a text and he texted me straight back, obviously saying thank you, but I bet he didn't have a birthday party. He sat in the house and played FIFA.
Last word on that one, mate. Littler versus MVG. If you haven't seen the opening night of the Premier League in Belfast, Littler, is he battering MVG again around the board like he did in the World Final?
I'm going to say 6-5 either way. It's going to be a tight one.
That's going to be a tight affair. You think MVG is going to... Because MVG didn't play in Bahrain. He took a little bit of time off in Thailand. So do you think he's going to come back firing off the back of that final?
Well, I seen on his Instagram, he actually took a practice board and his darts with him, so he didn't take a whole bit of time off, so obviously he's still tuned in. But it's going to be a very interesting Premier League this year because there's a lot of different names. Dobie's played before, but you got Bunting, who hasn't played in 10 years in the Premier League, and Bunting's looking very sharp for it. Gezi had a fantastic World Series there, so yeah, it's going to be a very interesting Premier League this year.
Let's talk 2025 then. We've just started. 2024 was big for you. First European title, quarters of the World Cup with Northern Ireland. What's the calendar year? What's the plan? What majors have you got your eyes on?
Any major obviously to try and win, but I mean, aim this year, stay in the top 16, provisionally get into the top 10 in the world, and either win a major or get to a final major just to have the experience.
The Whitmore Masters kicks off next week. You won't know who you're playing until the 29th. Are you hoping for a tough opponent just so you can have that competition and get past them and knock out one of the big boys?
Nowadays it doesn't matter because everybody can win a tournament now. 128 players in that on the PDC circuit. Everybody's capable of winning the title. So it doesn't matter who we draw now.
I watched it again the other day. Be completely honest with me on this one. The 9 data against MVG in 2022. Do you still watch this back at least like once a week?
Not once a week, but I have watched it back quite a few times. It's only mainly because I nearly broke my foot stupidly. First of my ankle, I always watch back and think it's funny, but obviously that moment was probably the main highlight of my career to state my name. So obviously first time playing MVG was great to play him that way. So, but I got my own back a couple of times on him after that.
Well, because you're sort of the same generation as me, even though you look younger than I am. Is MVG like your sort of like modern day GOAT, like he is to me?
No, well, I watched it for years, but Taylor's still the GOAT. If you're talking modern day, yeah, it will be MVG. MVG would be second best player to ever live at the minute.
With you now inside the top 20, closing in on the top 10, are you getting noticed more around Brooke Shane?
Yeah, well, I was back home. It's not really a big thing because everybody knew me before I was professional, so I like that. But when it comes to the airports, maybe going out in the middle of Belfast, I would get noticed a hell of a lot more when it comes to that because I was away from home.
I was listening to Jack Mate's podcast with Luke Humphreys the other day. They're talking about money and the prize sums that go into your account and whatnot. He was talking about how mental it is to see like 50 grand going and stuff like that just from playing darts. Does it ever really sink into you? Like when you fire up your bank balance or whatever, you see like X amount of money's been put in, is it still surreal?
Yeah, it's still surreal. Obviously, going from where I used to work, only making about £300 a week, and then going one time 30 grand and all that, it's very different, but it's also not a bad problem to have.
What was your job before being on the Yoki full time?
I worked in Moy Park hatcheries, chicken hatchery.
Chicken hatchery. That's a very big difference compared to being on the Yoki now, isn't it?
Yeah, just a tad.
How far? I was having this conversation with someone in the office earlier. So, prize fund, World Championships, 500k. How far away are we from seeing that turning into $1 million?
I would say now you're probably not too far away because obviously how more popular darts is now because of what Littler's done. The prize money's only going to go up. I'll say my opinion and what I think. The winner will get $1 million in the next 4/5 years. It'll go up gradually. I think it'll not be just an instant bang $1 million. I think you're 500 last year. I would say potentially probably 500 this year again. Then maybe 750, and then potentially $1 million. That's what I think, but I could be completely wrong.
I'd love to predict this now, and I'd love to hear your response to this. Trevor Francis was the first £1 million footballer. Do you think, and obviously I'm not expecting you to back yourself, but what would it mean to you to be the first £1 million winner of the World Championships?
I don't care about money. I never did care about money in my life because money doesn't buy you happiness or anything. So the way I look at it, if I became world champion, that's all I care about. I don't care about the paycheck.
Mate, that is an unbelievable response and so humble of yourself as well. Josh Rock, thank you very much for your time. All the best for 2025.